Sophia, I'm a busy practitioner. I have a real life caseload. I'm swamped. How can I shift from what's wrong to what's strong starting today? In this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 practical ways to use School Psych AI to help you shift from what's wrong to what's strong. Let's jump right in. The very first thing I'm going to provide you with is access to this prompting guide, strength-based tools you can start tomorrow and today. It's going to have everything that you need to get started. Okay, and if you're like me and you need some visuals, you'll be able to come back, click here to watch the video, and you can walk through this video at any time. We're going to cover 3 different ways. The first way is to use Sophia to chat and just use Sophia as your thought partner. The second way is going to be to utilize our student strengths development plan tool. And then the third way, we're going to show you how to then generate recommendations from that. As you scroll, the first method is going to cover and give you explicit steps to ask Sophia how you can shift from what's wrong to what's strong. Importantly, in this video, we're going to work on developing a narrative that you can include that can go inside of a psychological evaluation or anything that you're working on, quite frankly. Here are the steps that you're going to follow. Super straightforward. Log into the website, and then simply you're going to copy and paste this right here. All right. Everything that's in this pink box is going to be the prompt. I'm going to jump over to the platform School Psych AI. We're in this new thread, and you're going to paste that prompt directly in. The next thing that you're going to do is simply start filling in those brackets, okay? All you're going to do is replace this student name. Put your student's name, all right? Any pronouns for the student. We're going to go she, her. Grade level, this is a 5th grader. And then now, this is important. This is assuming that you have completed the values in action survey or any strengths that you have for the student. Okay, you can also do like a strength interview. You can talk to the student. You could use past information from interviews, whatever it is. Okay, I like the VIA because it gives you really good information and it's based on the student. Okay, then just add in any information related, if this is an eval, to the reason for referral or any concerns, then any additional context that you want added right here. And then one of my favorite prompts, write so a parent can easily understand, use natural human language, and write as if you are explaining to a friend over coffee, and then hit submit. What I love about the last part of that prompt, write so a parent can easily understand, use natural human language, and write as if you're explaining to a friend over coffee, it really breaks it down, and then Sophia will explain it plainly. I'm going to minimize this, and in just a few seconds, you see Sophia has done exactly what we've asked her. She returns a table of strengths, broken down the strengths in the left column and what it means in the right column. So now I can quickly scan this and see what it means. I like that. And then Sophia gives us a super short narrative right here of what each of these strengths mean, right there. And in a few seconds, you're getting started. The next thing you can do is create a document, hit that create document button, then it pops everything up inside of this editor. And then you can edit if you want to change that table, everything you need right there. Now, we're back inside of that prompting guide document. What you're going to do now is scroll to method 2. And we have a tool called the Student Strengths Development Plan. I'm going to show you because this one's pretty cool. We're going to take a little blurb that we have about Jackie. And this says, Jackie is a 5th grade student. Here are her top 5 VIA character strengths, and then we list them. I grab that prompt. I jump back into the platform. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go back to the chat view. Always create a new thread. You have unlimited use, So make sure you're using them. Now we're going to go to tools. We're going to search in, just type strengths. And then you'll see the student strengths development tool pop up. We're going to click that toggle. And then you can copy, paste directly inside of here. You can type in. We're just going to paste in that prompt and then hit submit. What I like about this tool, the student strengths development tool, is it's going to give a development plan. It's going to give you some tables. It's going to give you some interventions. It's going to give you some action steps. It's going to be fun based on the grade level that you have. It's a pretty neat tool. So we'll let it run and let's see how Sophia does. All right, and in just a few seconds, Sophia has returned a student strengths development plan for Jackie. Here we start with the strength profile. Similar to what we did before, this gives us a table. The difference, we don't need to prompt, it just does it. But then it goes a bit deeper. It provides us strategies and activities. It gives information based on the academic setting of the student, by subject, strategy, why it works. It gives some suggestions for the social situations, personal development as well. Then it gives us a very brief, personalized strength narrative. All right, this is just a fun thing to do if you want to share with the student. It's just a fun thing that you have. And then here's where the development plan aspect really kicks in. It gives you a strength-based growth roadmap for Jackie. It gives you short-term goals, long-term goals, and then it looks at the learning environment across these different subjects and categories as well. And then finally, it gives you some next steps broken down by educators, parents, and then for Jackie herself as well. You can add this to a document and then you're good to go. And then method number 3 is going to be the recommendations generator. Now, you can follow these steps. It's straightforward. We're going to jump back into the platform. You can either copy and paste the information from the student strength development output that you got, or simply you can take the output from, I'm going to jump back to the thread. Again, don't be like me. Make sure that you are naming your threads for easeability, okay? So we're going to copy the output because I like this. It's short, it's simple. It gives me a table of Jackie's top strengths and then the narrative. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to tools and start typing in recommendations, okay? You're going to click that recommendations generator. And here's what I love, all right? We have student strengths. Because I already started this, I'm going to clear that out. I'm just going to paste in, here's the student strengths for Jackie. Now, most people, when they say, hey, we don't have strengths for the student, you don't have to guess or figure it out. You can pull directly from what you've outputted before with Sophia. The strengths are right here, paste it in, and then you could put any challenges that might have been noted from earlier. Then I'm just going to paste in that reason for referral here, and then I'll say provide me recommendations based on her challenges and strengths, and leverage her strengths to address her academic challenges, especially within reading, and then submit. And in a few seconds, Sophia is going to take Jackie's strengths, some of the additional context that we've provided, and then return some recommendations, okay? Then once you get the recommendations, it's up to you to review, go through it, make sure that it fits your liking as well. All right, now here are the recommendations. It gives us paired reading, all right? And right away, it's showing how we can leverage Jackie's teamwork, strength, perseverance to address some of the academic needs. Repeated reading, one of my favorite reading strategies. Again, it's going through perseverance and hope. It breaks down how it's doing that. And then the last one, interest-based reciprocal teaching, capitalizes on Jackie's curiosity, teamwork, and kindness through collaborative comprehension. All right, very good. And then if I want, I can add this to a document or create a document. So there you have it. 3 ways that you can use School Psych AI to actually help you shift from what's wrong to what's strong. Give these a try and let me know what you think. Until next time, take care, everyone.